Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP humanly possible from the Fashion Report minigame located inside the Gold Saucer every week on a Friday when judging begins. This is week 266 and the theme is Jungle Guerrilla. The individual item clues include They Do Nothing for our helm slot, Son of a Gun for our chest, All in the Wrist for our hand slot, and Guardian's Garb for our leg slot. In this video, we have a 100 score, an 80 with dies, and the easiest 80 that we can come up with. So for the 100, I went for the steel goggles. This is something you can get from low-level city-state armor vendors, such as Gwalter in the Steppes of Thal of Uldar. You can get this from the Disciple of Hand and Land tab, levels 30 to 39 option, for 2,539 gil. Alternatively to this, basically nearly any goggles in the game will work. This includes stuff like the Mithrite goggles of crafting, the Cobalt Preservers, the Plundered goggles, and even stuff like the Head Engineer's goggles from the Mog Station. Any of those will do. For the chest then, I actually went for the Anemos jacket. The main reason for this is it's accessible by people who are level 1 and above, and of course this is from Anemos lockboxes from Eureka Anemos, or the market board. For this reason I thought that was quite accessible. Alternatively to this, you could also go with the Gyuki leather jacket, which is very similar from Muto in Kagane, the Gagana skin jacket of aiming, the Wrangler's jacket from Sorkai or Hullbreaker Isle hard mode dungeon, or even indeed the Ivalisian Fusilier's jacket from the Royal City of Rabanasta Alliance raid should work as well. So go whichever one you want. I think the Anemos jacket's probably the easiest though to get there. For the hand slot then, I went for the hard leather wrist guards. These are available from low-level city-state armor vendors, once again, over at Gwalter. You can get these from Disciple of Hand and Land tab levels 10 to 19 for 224 gil. It's going to be very difficult to beat that. Alternatively, any wrist guards should work. This includes the goatskin wrist guards, leather wrist guards. The bunny loops supposedly would work. I haven't tested those. From the prize exchange vendor in the Gold Saucer itself for 25,000 MGP. But yes, the hard leather wrist guards, very low level, accessible. It's a really good option. For the final slot then, for our legs, I personally just went for any of the Palaka Sarawels. So specifically here, you know, you've got the fending ones. However, you have the Palaka Sarawel of maiming, striking, scouting, aiming, casting, healing, fending. All of those will work, and those all drop from Vanaspati, which is the dungeon in Endwalker. Funnily enough, we're actually getting some Endwalker items in Fashion Report now, which started a little while ago, but now we've got even further into Endwalker. Interesting stuff. So all in all, the 100 score requires you to do a dungeon at least, and a lot of other vendor purchase items or other stuff that's harder to obtain. So it might not be the best option. So let's go on to the obviously 80 with dies. We have some pretty upsetting dies here actually. We've got jet black on any weapon in the game, woad blue on any helm, sunset orange on any chest, jet black again on any gloves in the game, woad blue on any legs in the game, and sunset orange on any boots in the game. The two jet blacks make that slightly annoying, honestly, unless you already have stuff dyed jet black. Then obviously this is going to be fine for you. But some people won't want to go out of their way for Fashion Report of all things to spend gil or real money on the cash shop. So let's go to the easiest 80, and it should come as no surprise, combining two of the vendor purchased items from the 100 is going to be your go-to ticket. For example, the steel goggles and the hard leather wrist guards is a great option. Those work really well. You don't have to mess around with dies. Make sure something is equipped in every slot, by the way. That is important, otherwise it won't calculate properly. But yeah, steel goggles, hard leather wrist guards, kind of difficult to complain about that one. You could of course go like, I don't know, Anemos jacket, steel goggles, or whatever. Basically, two items from the 100 will get you there. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful. A link in the description will take you to the Reddit thread where this is theorized each and every week. It is a huge community effort for Fashion Report, and it's awesome to be included in that. Anyway, much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.